Yo, welcome back to another edition of the Cruising Podcast. I am your host, Andrew Cruz, and today is June 23rd. Goodness gracious, it is the 23rd of June already? Damn, where did this month go? I'm sorry. It is the 23rd of June, where you can find the Cruising Podcast, and where you can find Cruising Podcast is on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Patreon, YouTube, and anywhere else you can find podcasts. And you can find the Cruising Podcast. Also, you can find latest updates of the show is on Instagram at Cruising Podcast, also on Twitter at Nicetown Finest. All right, big shout out to my niece Alexis. It was her birthday 2 days ago, June 21st, and in another 2 days, another 2 days. Well, I guess you want to say another 2 days, but another 2 days, my nephew Xavier was born. And so that's got to be crazy. You born like 4 days, 5 days apart from your brother or sister. That's pretty cool. I mean, it's not cool probably for the. I mean, it's cool for the parents. I mean, they're born. They're healthy and all the rest of that cool stuff. But their pockets, it's not good for their pockets. And they like, shit. I found an old picture of me and Alexis. We were in this it's like a little chamber, like they had this little chamber thing, and it was like spewing out money. Now, did I keep me a few dollars because I was a poor college student at that point? That's none of y'all's business. You know what I'm saying? It was, she had such little hands. Is that like I was like, look, man, I'm just gonna, I got, sticking in my pockets and everything like that. Now, did I find a few dollars afterwards? Maybe. All right, maybe. That's all I can say. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe. If she was, when she was a baby, not a baby, but like, toddler age, about 2 or 3. She's mean. I ain't gonna lie to you, very mean. But at the same time, like when she got a little bit older, like around 5 or 6, she became a very loving child. Like literally, like I was sleep one day and all of a sudden I just get a kiss on the forehead. I'm like, what the fuck? What is going on here? Okay. Just in case everybody doesn't, just for everyone's information, I don't like getting touched while I'm asleep. So it freaks me out. It really does, because I can't protect myself. I can't protect myself while I'm asleep. But she was a very loving child. One more story about her is that she every time I used to go to the refrigerator, and I swear on everything, if she was in the house with me, every time I go to the refrigerator, I will close the refrigerator, and that's the first little face I see was hers, looking right at me with her big eyes, and I'm like, damn it, I gotta get you some food. All right, cool. So, not that she was hungry, it's because I was eating, and she just had to be there. So, and had to, get it. All right, here you go. You know what I'm saying? I was getting pepperoni or something at the time. So I went and gave her some pepperoni. Now, hey, listen, now I don't know if she likes pepperoni to this day or ham to this day, but that's my fault. I take full blame for that situation. And that's on me. Uncle Andrew is sorry. Um, but if you don't like it, also, I'm sorry also, because it's probably my fault anyway. Either or is my fault. Xavier, is he's a little bit of a different story. He's a very reserved kid. He's kind of like he's like me. Like he's becoming more sociable, but he's like me. I'm antisocial. I mean, like if you put any type of electronics in front of me, I could probably work it in a couple days. It might take me a little bit, but I'm going to be able to work it. That's just what I do. And that's what he does, man. He's actually a really cool kid, man. I found out that he was into anime, and I was hoping that he'd come down for one of the anime conventions. I mean, that's a pretty to me. I like it's nice that I have nephews and nieces, and now my brother, one of my brothers, is really starting to get into anime too. Hey, look, man, I just want to let you know I started. No, no, man. I like I said, I love anime, man. It actually is connecting to some of the stuff I was going to talk about today. Um, you know, look, I understand that some people get into a position where you know you don't feel like you have to teach anybody. You don't have to try to pull anybody back and pull anybody up or anything like that. I think this is probably my teacher brain going off, but when you see multiple people struggling with something and you are refusing to help, like you're literally going out of your way to tell people that you're not going to help them, that it's their fault that they don't know what's going on. But even though you've been sitting on something for maybe a month or two, you could have set up classes, could have set up different meet points, anything like that to try to teach a person either a new skill or a new device. To me, I think that's a failure on your part. I feel like anytime someone makes a mistake, you are not allowed to get mad about that. You are not allowed at all. That's your fault. Because it's like if you have a gun at the shooting range. We're going to talk about this shooting range situation. You have a gun at the shooting range, you have an instructor there. The instructor tells you, "Hey, go ahead, start shooting." You start to shoot and there's no bullets coming out. Wait, hold on. Why is there no bullets coming out of here? Oh, I didn't tell you, man. You got to put bullets inside of the gun. That's not, I mean, that's common sense to some, but there's intricacies with the gun. You got to put bullets into the into the magazine. You got to fucking clip it. You got to, there's different steps that could be taught to be able to properly shoot a gun, to possibly be properly learn something. It's like, hey man, I need you to read this story. I don't know words. All right. Well, I mean, good luck to you, but you don't have to, I can't teach you words. What? In my opinion, that's not fair to the learner, in my opinion. I feel like it's a failure. And I'm not maybe like I said, this is my teacher brain going off. But I feel like the unfairness in that you are allowed to, you feel the need that you're looking for something to get upset about. That's really what it comes down to. You want to show and exert your dominance. And to exert that, you think that fucking not teaching people a new device, a new way to do something is like that's your open invitation to being an asshole. And in my opinion, it is not. It is not. Yes, that is going to be an excuse. Yes, I'm me not knowing how to use a device. Yo, listen, in certain classrooms, everyone learns different and everyone has different learning speeds. Me, I'm a hands-on learner. I'm also auditory learner. I remember conversation. If the conversation is really poignant, I will remember it. Like if you show me something, I will learn it for life. It's just like you teach a man how to fish. Hey man, you fish for the man, he eats for the day. You teach a man how to fish, he eats forever. I feel like that's being lost in today's society. That we're not teaching anymore. We're just doing. We're making them, oh man, well, it's going to be trial by fire. All right, if it's trial by fire, you can't be upset when a mistake is made. It can be big, little, small, whatever, it doesn't matter. When the mistake is made, it should not come onto the person that is learning. That is the part of learning, in my opinion. Maybe it's just me, but you learn it. Hey man, how you gonna tell somebody to see through the dark? It doesn't make any sense. Yes, it is. I wouldn't say it's an excuse that something's not getting done, but I say it's hampering them. It's not helping. It's not fair. Like when I have students that are learning English and I'm sitting here saying English words, but they don't know what the fuck I'm saying. Why is that? Yo, it just doesn't make any sense. It makes me miss teaching. Like every part of that just makes me miss teaching even more. Like I love teaching. I didn't know how much I loved it until like really today. I didn't. I was driving back, and I was just like, I miss teaching so much. I miss not that I'm feel like I'm changing a kid's life. It's not that I feel like this is my my social positivity thing. No, I feel like it is a little selfish. I ain't gonna lie. It's that feeling that you get when you help someone. It's a different feeling than most people. Like it's a very different feeling. It's a fulfilling thing. And I love teaching. I love watching someone learn something. I love watching a behavior change. Like, all right, for example, I had a student. He was a very wild kid. Very wild. Like first year, he wouldn't just stop talking while we're trying to teach a lesson. He would start fights with everyone. He'll talk so much like he was such a little. He was a smart ass. He was sarcastic. It was funny. I was funny in some points, but in other areas, it's like, yo, you're kind of distracting the class. It's kind of messed up. Calm down a little bit. And we sit around and the next year is growth. You get to see the growth in these kids, not just in height and all the rest of it, but in their personality and their emotions and their behavior. And he came back, he was like, yo, Mr. Cruz, um, I learned how to play chess. I was like, oh, word. He's like, yeah, man, I became part of the chess club, and I think that, it's been calming me down, but I feel like that's the only way. I say, all right, look, this is what we're gonna do. After your homework, after all of that, I know everybody else is gonna be wilding. Maybe not everybody's gonna be wilding out. Everybody's gonna be on their stuff. And back in those times, we used to have a little bit of a free time. And what was kind of crazy is that one of my classes that I was teaching had a chessboard. Like they gave us a chessboard for the class. I didn't ask for it. It's crazy. They just gave it to us. It's just the way things work sometimes. It's amazing how it works. And I was like, we'll sit there and I was like, look, when you get done your homework, make sure you show me it, blah, 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 all the rest of that cool stuff. When everybody's done, that's when we stop playing. All right. All right, cool. Or, most of the time is like he wanted to beat the devil and shit out of me on this damn chessboard every day. But it helped. It helped him because it made him problem solve. It was a problem. Chess is a war game. It's what people don't make. This is what people might not understand. Chess is a war game. Like this is how like Kings played this game to for war strategy. And so as we're playing, I'm teaching them about the intricacies of chess. I was telling them, my great uncle, he was a grand master at chess. And he would just tell me about it, his life, what's going on today, man. I'll give him some advice or things like that. And that was our thing. I had students like they can barely speak English, but when they do, they were like, "Hey, Mr. Cruz," they would invite the whole teaching staff to their quinceañeras. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not that I'm just changing their life, man. I'm a part of their success story. Hopefully, hopefully they're successful, whatever fuck and whatever they're doing. I really do. I really hope they're very successful. You know, the reason why I love teaching also is because one day I was subbing a anime class. The kids were supposed to be drawing anime, but instead they were watching it. I'm snitching. I don't give a fuck. That was 6 years ago. No, no, they were drawing too. Like we'll put on an anime and they'll start drawing and stuff. But the anime they were watching was Tokyo Ghoul. Let me tell you something. I was at the part where Tokyo Ghoul, where oh boy, I forgot what he did. He killed a few. He was supposed to have died. I forgot. Somebody died or something like that, and then they came back, and all the kids were like, "Oh!" I was like, I have no idea what's going on. What's going on? What happened? That guy did this, that, and the third. I was like, hold on, this is the anime? They was like, yeah. I was like, shit, man. I thought animes were like Dragon Ball Z and stuff like that. Like these kids sitting there teaching me about this anime. And I'm like, yo, I gotta go back and watch this, yo. I'm going back and watching it. I went home and watched the first full season of Tokyo Ghoul. And I was hoping and praying I'll go back to that class. I never went back. But just that alone helped me get my passion for watching animes back. Like I was like, and now, and after the second season kind of falls off, but hey, that's okay. With the first season is goat tier type season type shit. Like if you haven't watched Tokyo Ghoul, that was the worst first date of all fucking time. Let's just be real. That's the worst first date. Well, there could be some real life shitty first dates, but that was a pretty bad first date for Ken Kaneki. Let's just be real. That was a very bad one. All right. What I liked this. I didn't really like the second. Well, no, the second season was great. the third season was the one, Tokyo Ghoul Re. That kind of put a little damper on your boy, man. But the first two, man, oh my gosh, with the torture scene alone was the most fucked up thing I ever watched. And then I watched Berserk, which is don't watch that with your kids. That's all I'm going to tell you guys. Do not watch Berserk with your fucking kids unless you want them traumatized. That's all I'm going to say. But the torture scene on Tokyo Ghoul was just, it was so gruesome, but at the same time, it was so, it was, I don't know. It was just, it was something about it. Now, hold on. And everybody's like, what the fuck, man? Something's wrong with you. No, nothing's wrong with me. Something's wrong with you. No, probably something is a little bit wrong with me. Like that shit was, it was just, I don't know. It was just, it was pure. I don't know why. I don't know how I can really, it was a pure scene. It was a fucking excruciating scene. No, I'm sorry, not a scene. It was a whole fucking episode. Whole episode of one person getting tortured. The most fucked up thing you could think of. Tokyo Ghoul, man. That's all I can tell you guys. Tokyo Ghoul. We just got confirmation that there's going to be a second season of Tokyo Revengers, by the way, and Draken has a new voice actor. I don't know. I don't know the difference. Don't get it twisted. I hopefully doesn't have a lighter voice or anything like that because Draken went hard in the motherfucker. Hey, sorry. Everybody knows Mikey's my favorite. Mikey's my favorite fighter. Hey, by the way, I was reminded the other day, which is cool because I that means that this person truly does listen to the podcast, that I haven't been talking about anime. And I haven't even noticed I haven't been talking about anime. It just so much shit has happened that I like anime kind of went a little bit to the wayside, and that's on me, my fault. But we're back at it. We're back at it. I know this is supposed to be an anime and animation manga podcast, but let's be real, this is about everything. This is the only thing I can figure out. All right, but I've been starting to watch Springen on Netflix. Yo, this is a very violent anime. It's violent. I don't know what it is. I can't watch slice of life shits. I can't do it. I don't know. I can't watch. I just can't do it, man. I tried. I really did. I tried, but they just don't excite me. You know, like I watch. There's some type of violence that have to happen while watching this. So Springen definitely scratches that itch. You know what I'm saying? I'm hearing good things about the One Piece live action that's supposed to be coming out too. I think they're starting off with the first 3 arcs, which could be a fuck up. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. Could be a big fuck up. I'm not even. I'm nervous. I'm very nervous because those arcs are very long. They're long arcs. They're about what, almost 20 to 25 episodes each. You know, and I just, what I like is that they brought at least one notable name on, Peter Gote from Queen of the South, James from Queen of the South, also the guy from Yellow Jackets. That if you haven't watched it in the Yellow Jackets, is going to be spoiler warning in 3, 2, 1. That gets killed by the one chick that likes to skin all the rabbits. Let me tell you something. It's been so long since I watched Yellow Jackets, I forgot every single one of their fucking names. But the one that was messing with the wife, you know what I'm saying? He was the what do you call? Hold on, now this is a very fucking good question actually. What do you call, like we call a dude that's the girl that it got, like a married man's messing with mistress? What do we call the guys? We call the reverse. You know what? You know what's sad? Hold on, now I just thought about this shit. Oh my goodness, it just came up. You know what's crazy? All right, so the mistress. All right, that's kind of like positive for the dude, but the mistress is like, people don't like the mistress, right? But the reverse is that we call the guy that is getting cheated on a cuck or a cuckold. Now, if you haven't explored the internet, you don't know what a cuckold is. But we call him a cuck. What is the name of the guy that? What is that? Actually, there's one. There's a home wrecker, but that's a dude that noticeably is a person that's But then again, that's a really a bi gender thing, or whatever, or however many genders. My fault. Let me not. How many genders thing? Multi-gender thing. There we go. Multi-gender. There we go. There was the word. There was the word I was looking for. Yeah, yeah, yeah. We went to college one time. Um, that's a multi. What is the name of I'm not gonna Google it. If somebody can tell me, that'd be cool. I'm not Googling that shit because I don't want that on my algorithm. I already have cats and fucking food every 10 seconds on my Instagram. I don't need that shit. Oh man, you try to be a home wrecker? Here's Ashley Madison in Hall. Yeah. What do you call the guy? I never, have we ever explored that name? Should we come up with that name? Neighborhood. Should we come up with that name? Yes, neighborhood is what I'm calling you. Yes. Neighborhood. Is that what that should be a neighborhood like community meeting. What do we call the guy that's sleeping with the married woman? There's not a name for that. We can't call him a mistress, right? Because I mean, maybe we can. I don't fucking know. But you call him a mister. You can't say mister because that doesn't make any fucking sense. Right? Oh, am I tripping? There's not a name for that. I'm very confused. Now I'm angry. I'm not putting that on my Google. Actually, I might duck go it later because I don't want that shit on my I don't want that popping up ads of shit. All right. I don't need that in my life. I don't need those ads. All right. That's the one thing I don't need is those type of fucking ads. That would be fucking weird. But wow, I did not. Wow, that just really popped in my mind. But and of course, it's about this guy. But he's playing Shanks. By the way, he's playing Shanks is actually god tier on One Piece. By the way, his devil fruit ability is fucking amazing. Um, yeah, shit, man, that's gonna bother me. Oh my gosh, I'm going to duck go that shit. What is it? Yo, if anybody sends me like a message telling me about this, that would be great. Also, one more thing. Terry Crews is going to be at Comapalooza, which is very exciting because I'm going to buy a ticket to go see him. I'm going to ask him point blank and period. Hey, Ben, you my uncle or what? And also, there's 32 years of interest that you have built up. Just letting you know. Just letting you know. 32 years of interest, buddy. All right. And also, I want to be starting the next movie. Like, that's all I want. That's just a short list of things that I need from you, Mr. Terry Crews, or uncle, or cousin. Whatever. My last name is Cruz. Your last name is Cruz. Let's make something happen. You know? Nah, man. I've really been a big fan of his for a very long time. OG, triple OG. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. That's what I'm talking about. Terry from Brooklyn Nine-Nine. All right. You know? Yeah, okay, cool. All right. Yeah, we're about to find out if that's my hey, I might vlog that shit. Be like, hey, Terry Crews, what's up, uncle? And if he doesn't say, hey, man, hey, I don't know who the fuck you are, man. I'm like, shit, man. My last name is Cruz. Crews, man. Cruising podcast, man. I'm doing it for us, man. I'm doing it for our culture, man. And he's gonna be like, what the fuck are you talking about? I'm gonna be like, I don't know. Can you sign this? Appreciate it. All right, but yeah, man, that's crazy. I think he's a family member. I don't know if he got the Cruz name from like his because he has a story. I'm not going to tell the man's story, even though it's probably been told on multiple media outlets, and that's none of my fucking business to tell. Family business. I'm just like that's family business. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm going to say. We all know his story, and we might be a long lost Cruz. That's all I can say. If he is, what's up? What's up, cuz? What's up, Unc? You know? No, I'm playing. Nah. No. If he's somehow my long lost brother, we have a lot of questions. No. That's probably the only thing that doesn't work there. Grandpa? No. No. But no, man, I'm excited for Comapalooza, man. We got a couple more weeks. I don't even know if I got into the podcast program. That shit, like, I would love to be part of it. I've been thinking about what I would do for for the live taping if they would allow me. That would be great. If not, I understand, man. I mean, I'm not a big podcast person. I'm also, but I love nerd things. I go to Comapalooza every fucking year. Every year, ever since it's been the Comic Con, And then like for 2 years, it was like Amazing Comic Con, and then it became the Comic Palooza that we have now. That he's actually the first like really big star like that's come out for I mean for that for this year. Like a couple years ago, there was Tom Holland. Then we had Emily Clark, the Mother of Dragons. We had the Star Trek thing. We had all the Star Trek people. I think Data came. Spinner. I think he was the only one that came. I don't think anybody else really of note. Like the nurse, I forgot her fucking name. Um and that, you know what's sad? I'm a Trekkie. I like y'all don't understand. I've been hitting the head a little bit too many times. I've been standing out in the sun for a little bit too long too. But I've been contemplating things, man. I like really just I don't know, man. Like I've been saying it. I've been saying this for like the past like couple hours now. I'm asking myself. I've been asking a lot. Is the juice worth the squeeze anymore? Sometimes you make decisions in life that you might regret. That you sit there and say like the grass is greener, but like, is it though? Is the grass always going to be greener? I mean, like it's some pretty good green, but are we putting or are we chipping off of it? What we doing here? No, but I just I don't know, man. I got a lot of thinking to do. And like I said, man, this podcast has been a very big therapy session for your boy. I was contemplating last year too, but I was like, and then some advancements happened, and I was like, okay, cool, all right, well, I guess I'm staying. But now I'm just sitting here in my mind and that thought process, and some other new developments are coming up, and I'm like, yeah, no, I don't think that's gonna work for me. I don't think that yeah, because there's literally like one lifeline that's keeping me here. And I'm just like, not on Earth. I'm sorry, not on Earth, for other things. I am not that way. I'm not that. I'm sorry, my fault. Y'all probably like, what the fuck is he talking about? Please, Andrew, don't do this. Or stream it. Nah, but no, I'm really just saying, you know, some things that jobs, some stuff. All right, some stuff that came up that maybe I shouldn't. Yeah, I'm not even going. I'm not going to go. I'm not going to go too crazy. But I'm very excited about the future of this podcast, man. It's going to be big. We're going to like I promise you guys, next year, it's going to be big. We're going to be big. That's my fucking goal. I have goals for the podcast. I have goals for a lot of things. So I'm excited for what we are going to be able to do with this. A lot more promotion, a lot more everything. So I can't wait. I can't wait to announce some things. Hopefully come down the pipeline. And fuck you, bitch. Okay, there we go. Goodness, needed that. All right, but hey, by the way, this podcast is very unedited. If anybody wants to be producer of the podcast and want to clean up some things, that would be great. But that at right now, it won't be happening. Yeah, I literally went on Facebook and I completely forgot why I went on Facebook. Like I don't know if this screen is still up, or hopefully it is still up on YouTube. But I'm sitting here like I'm looking at Facebook and I completely forgot why I turned this shit on. There was a reason why I did this. And now I forgot. This is not good. Also, Sixers made a very good pickup today with D'Anthony Melton. Hopefully he's a good hopefully he's a great bench guy, or somebody to come off the bench, or somebody that do some spot starts here and there and do big things, because in some cases when John Morant was out, that dude stepped up huge. So I'm kind of excited. I'm very excited, man. Welcome to the Philadelphia 76ers. I think the last time I looked, the Phillies were winning against the wild card leading San Diego Padres, and they are 3.5 games back from a wild card positioning. Because the Mets are running the fuck away with the East. No, they're not. No, they're not. Atlanta's only 3 games out. Yeah, damn, this podcast has became a mixture of things. I completely forgot the fuck. There was something that came up. Fuck. I'm gonna forget. I mean, I'm gonna be so upset. Hold on. I think actually I fucking shared it and stuff. I don't know. Mad. I'm mad at myself. Oh, that my memory, the memory of my me and my niece came up first. Oh man, it's so cool. Oh man. Oh, there it is. Yeah, there's a few things. Rest in peace to the Goose, Tony Saragusa. One of the better personalities on that Baltimore Ravens team. Funny as shit. Became had a very, I think, a very successful second career as like what one of the sideline reporters for Fox. I mean, he was amazing. Rest in peace to him. Rest in peace to Caleb Swanigan. I've never heard of this, but I've never heard of a 25-year-old dying of natural causes. Has anybody ever heard of that? Like, that's new to me. Apparently he was struggling with some things, and I really hope he's whatever he was struggling with. I truly do hope that he's at peace, that he's out of pain. They didn't say what happened with Tony Saragusa either, right? Like, it was a crazy, crazy, crazy week. Yeah, man. Goodness gracious. Yeah, that was a crazy week. I know it was a crazy couple days. It was like a couple days in a row. This shit, things were going back, and it was damn, damn, shit, man. All right, we're not going to end this on a low note. What I am going to end this on is that I did have strawberry frosty for past. I know I'm supposed to be on a diet and stuff like that, but I needed strawberry frosty because I was angry. But I got me some. I got me strawberry frosties, and let me tell you something. Them motherfuckers slap. Okay, they motherfucking slap. If they put that shit in like a tub of something, I would eat the fuck out of it. I would eat it. You know what I'm saying? Like somebody did with Jenny Aiko's booty like groceries. You know what I'm saying? That's the way I would probably eat frosty. Wait, hold on. What the fuck did I just say? What? Oh shit! And once again, unedited. Don't give. But no, if you haven't watched, if you haven't listened to the song, that's on you. Oh, speaking of Omarion, because he was on that song, wasn't he? Yes, he was on that song. The verses, yo, Ray J, what the fuck happened? What happened? He used to be a fantastic singer, and this he was singing "One Wish," and I was hurt. It broke my heart. It really did. It broke my heart. Like it made me want to, drink some fucking warm lemon water and go to work, bruh. Because what the fuck happened? What happened? He used to be like that broke my heart, man. That broke my heart. And then you had Sammy, Pleasure P, Omarion, Mario. Yo, by the way, for like that early 2000 period, I think it was like early to mid 2000 R&B period. Yo, they slapped. Okay, let's be real. That was some really good fucking music they were pumping out right there. Sexy can I? Can I had one wish? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Pleasure P. People sleep. Pretty Ricky. Pleasure. Well, really, I know you guys are like, what the fuck? No, yeah, I know. I went to a little bit of music conversation, but that early to mid 2000, probably going into the 2010s too. That R&B is very fucking underrated. I know everybody wants to talk about, the Kenny Lattimores, the New Edition, the Backstreet Boys and NSYNC. No, nobody talks about them. My bad. My bad. Those boy bands, Boys the Men, stuff like that. But y'all ain't talking about like B2K Omarion era. We're not talking about Pleasure P and Pretty Ricky era. Mario, oh baby, you got what I need. Would you say I'm just different? Would you say I'm just different? Okay, you know what I'm saying? Ray J. He when he stepped out from being from Brandy's brother and became his own fucking thing, and then he had a nice little tape that millions of us watched. And I said us because I know it's us, and you can lie to yourself if you would say you didn't watch the tape, but you're a fucking liar if you did. Okay, so next, who else was there? That I already say Pleasure P. There was some other motherfuckers too, man. What's his name? Craig David. Yo, go back and listen. Monday, Listen to a thing on Tuesday. Then we made love and on Thursday and Friday and Saturday and chilled on Sunday. What? What? Craig David? Hi, what's up? Cause I ain't good. All right, sorry, my bad, my bad. Sorry, man. I'm like, what? That brought back some memories. Sammy, hey, by the way, Sammy had some slappers. All right, I'm just letting everybody know. Sammy, when he got older too, had some slappers. Like when he did Marvin's Room remix, Sammy's the shit. All right, I started listening to Sammy. I was like, what the fuck is going on? All right, so just in case people want to hate on that era of music, go back and listen because that shit fucking slapped. You know what I'm saying? Slapped. So fuck off. I love that music. That music was amazing. It shaped my life in a very positive way, I think. So, with that, that's gonna be in the show because I'm feel like I'm just rambling on about random shit now. And I don't give a fuck. All right. Actually, what y'all need to go do, here's your homework assignments for the weekend, is go watch Tokyo motherfucking Ghoul, especially the first season. Okay? The first season of Tokyo Ghoul, because that shit is fire. Okay, I'm gonna finish springing and give a full report on that. There'll be more anime news. We're under 100 days until the Bleach, Thousand Years Blood War comes out, baby. We get 1,000 Years Blood War with Bleach, baby. Oh, sorry, losing my voice on that last one. Sorry, my fault. My bad. Okay, there we go. But Bleach is coming out. Everybody knows that's what got me really back into full swing of anime. I watched that by accident on Tsunami. I watched that show. You know what? The first episode of Bleach, or before I leave, first episode of Bleach I ever watched was when Cone first appeared. It was actually a filler fucking episode that got me into watching Bleach. It was a filler episode. Whenever you have Cone, okay, this is how you know when you get into a filler episode with Bleach, by the way. If Don Kanoji and Cone are the main characters, if Don Kanoji is the main character or main person, or Cone is the main person, or is there one more? Well, it would be obvious, but the sisters are the main. I think the sisters, I think one of the sisters, the one that plays sports, if there's, you would know it's a filler if those three aspects, either of those three aspects, happens on Bleach. And that's when you can say, I'm not watching this, I'm fast forwarding. You know what? You know how I know? Because my black ass fucking went through it for you. Okay? And also, some of them are very good episodes. Some of them, I'm not gonna lie, are shit. All right? They are shit. And I know Naruto, whatever the fuck y'all niggas call it, Naruto, I don't know how their fillers work, but I know there's too many of them motherfuckers. But also, it's 500 episodes. At some point, you need to probably have filler. I don't know. But this is why I like new animes today, because they're like 6 to 10 episodes per season, and they're like, we're done. Okay? And my brother went and told me about he started watching Attack on Titan. Yo, I wish, in all honesty, I can go back and watch that first season for the first time again. I really do, in all honesty. And when the turn happens, when the twist happens, I wish I can go back and watch it, just so I can just deal with the shock of everything. Like, what? What? You know what I'm saying? Like, all right. Also, another homework assignment, just in case you are still listening. Um, I want you to think about something like a TV episode, anything, a TV moment, or any moment in entertainment. Golly, any moment in entertainment. Me would probably be the Ray J and Kim Kardashian tape. But no, go back and watch. I mean, go back, something that you can go back to and watch for the first time. Something that you wish you could just go back and watch for the first time. That would be pretty cool, right? Just think about what it would be. Just one of your favorite moments in in entertainment, at least. Just entertainment. We're gonna keep it to entertainment, not in life. We're not gonna get too super serious. Oh, when my kid was first born. Hey, nobody cares. Hey, nah, we're not bringing kids in this. This is entertainment because I don't want to hear those sob stories where I gotta cry. I don't want to cry. All right, I want to be excited. Excite me with your entertainment that you want to go back and listen to for the first time. But with that, I want to say I love you guys. I hope everyone's being safe out there. Using protection with gloves and mask. Yeah, which I thought I was saying nasties. But no, seriously though, I really hope everybody's being safe out there. Being careful. Still get sick, whatever. It's weird. It's weird season. You know what I'm saying? It's hot outside. Make sure you drink enough water. If you need to, get some liquid I motherfucking B. And oh yeah, one more thing. If you are still listening, we do have a new sponsor for the podcast. Oh shit. Which I'll announce next episode because I need to get some more information before I say anything about the sponsor. But I will talk about it next episode of the Cruising Podcast. I promise you guys. I just need to get some, just gotta get some information. That's all it is. But I would like to say I love you guys. I will hope everybody stays safe out there and make sure you're teaching each other. If there's anything else you can do, teach someone. That's another homework assignment. I know this is teaching. I'm a teacher. You know what I'm saying? This is what we do. We do homework assignments. Teach someone something new. Teach them and look and explain the feeling to yourself. Don't explain it to me. Don't explain it to the person. Explain it to yourself how that feeling feels when someone finally gets it. When they finally get it. After all the frustration, everything, when they finally fucking get it, that feeling both of you have when they get it. I hope, you have to experience it to understand how great of a feeling that is. So with that, I know I keep signing off, but as I sign off, I would say, I love you guys. Where you can find the Cruising Podcast is on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Patreon, YouTube, and anywhere else you can find your podcast. These as you can find the Cruising Podcast. Also, you can find latest updates of the show is on Instagram at Cruising Podcast, also on Twitter at Nicetown Finest. And with that, I want to say I love you guys. Don't do anything I wouldn't do. Catch you guys later. Deuces.